This intro video characterizes the years 20 to 35 of my lifetime soundtrack. It is about a song by the Swedish pop band ABBA, a song that I actually did not know at the time and which was never even released on a studio record. But it explains why things can be scarily easy for the members of the successful pop band as well as for me in my function as a development engineer in an ambitious company. Is it really possible that we experience our work as scarily easy? Oh yes. I began my studies of electrical engineering at the age of 20 in the year 1974. I got my diploma in the year 1979. One of the professors hired me right from the exam as a scientific assistant for his institute, where I stayed by the end of the year 1983. My grandma often said, "Things just fall into your lap." And so it was. After I had left the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology, I looked for a job in the industry. Again, this was not too difficult, and I started as a development engineer in March 1984. An ambitious company, a good working atmosphere, things continued to be easy for me, but scarily easy. It was as if I was working towards a vacuum in which the results of my work immediately disappeared out of my reach, to be thrown on the market as soon as possible. This wasn't my world, and after little more than a year I ended up on the cusp of what today could be called a burnout. But it was neither a classical burnout caused by overstraining, nor a bore-out caused by under-challenge. Maybe the most accurate term would be a leech-out. I had to learn that I like better working against resistances than towards a vacuum. I left the enterprise, made a postgraduate degree in energy technology, and eventually started to work as a freelancer in this field. But that belongs to the next section of my life. But where is the connection to the ABBA song? Well, remember that the band members, and especially Agnetha Fältskog, had a bit of an ambivalent relationship towards being famous. Of course they all like to perform music, but sometimes they felt that the carousel of success just turned a bit too fast. Especially for Agnetha with her fear of flying on top. Let's have a look at the text. There is a dialogue between the background singers on the one hand and Agnetha and Annifried singing alternatively on the other hand. "Get on the carousel." "Well, all I really want to do is get off." This is repeated 4 times. The background singers intensify their siren calls. "Get on! Your happiness is waiting for you. It's only making me scared. Get on! Be famous, let the world adore you." "Well, but I don't really care." Exactly what I felt in my industry job. ABBA performed the song during their Australia tour in the year 1977 and integrated it in the tour documentation ABBA the Movie. But as I said in the intro, they never released the song as a studio record. I have my own theory why they didn't. Maybe just because the content was too honest? But now, I'd like to draw your attention to something totally different. Of course, Agnetha and Annifried are both excellent singers. However, the upper limit of their vocal range is obviously slightly different, as the next few lines of their part show. I tried to sing the lines in question, transposing them to the comfort zone of my own vocal range. So, Agnetha sings, I feel so dizzy, I want to go, listen. Anifrid sings, so can't you tell them to make it slow, listen. In the original key, it sounds like that. But now, let's listen to the original.